broad beans maqluba or upside down broad beans. In Lebanon, we call it ful akhdar. Imagine the smell and taste of this dish: lamb meat, broad beans, Egyptian rice served with cold yogurt. First, in a preheated pan, melt some ghee. Add half a kilogram of lamb meat. Don't crowd the meat in the pan and let it take a color on the first side. Then flip it on the other side to take the color. Meanwhile, add 1 teaspoon of 7 spices and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Add 1 onion, bay leaf, black peppercorn, cardamom, and cloves. Then add approximately 2 liters of hot water. Cover it and let it simmer on low heat for 40 minutes or until the meat is fully cooked and done. Meanwhile, let's clean the broad beans. We have here 1 kilogram of broad beans. We want to clean it from both sides. You have to clean it this way, then cut it into similar size pieces. Here we have 3 cups of Egyptian rice, soaked and drained. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric and 3 teaspoons of salt. Mix them together, and this way the rice is ready. And we have the meat fully cooked and done. Don't remove it from the water directly. Leave it for a while so the meat absorbs the lost water during boiling. This way it will be juicier and more tender. In the pot that you want to make the maklouba in, put the broad beans with some olive oil. Fry them until the broad beans are tender. You can add some water to prevent it from sticking or drying out. Cover it for 15 minutes on medium heat until the broad beans are done. You can add some water if you need it. Take some of the beans and mix them with the rice. It will give a rich flavor to the rice. Now you can add the meat and put some salt, enough for both the meat and the beans. Make sure all the ingredients are placed evenly, so the maklouba will look good when you flip it and you will have a nice photo of it. Put the rice and the beans over it and press down a little bit. Add 4.5 cups of hot meat broth. Cover it on high heat until the rice starts to absorb the water. Then reduce the heat until it's fully done like this. Wait for 10 minutes, then flip it. And now you can enjoy this delicious maklouba, rich in flavor and very easy to make. You can decorate it with some pine nuts and almond if you want and serve it with cold yogurt. صحتين وهنا.